Hello everyone, it's Robin here and welcome to Christmas in July. So we are in the midweek of our festivities and I am really excited about this. We're doing videos daily through Saturday and I'm just having a great time and I hope you're enjoying it too. Today we're going to be building a sheet for all those crafting things that I'd love to do for the holidays. Sometimes when December comes, I want to build all these things and make all these things and craft all these things and I just don't have the time, the energy, or the funds to put towards that because I'm using all those elsewhere. So what I want to do is build a page where I can list some of those craft ideas that I want to make and I can start gathering the supplies early and maybe even start making some early because crafting for Christmas happens early, doesn't it? So we're going to be having some friends join us for this and in the form of our penguins. I just love this kit so much and it's one of the more popular kits on my Etsy shop, which by the way, we're doing a 20% off of everything in the Christmas category through the end of July, so don't forget that. But these guys are super adorable and I think it'll make a very fun page. Okay, I am ready. I'm going to share my tea with you today. We have the cinnamon vanilla tea. This is very hot because I just made it. Let me take a taste. You know, it's a lighter tea than the other two. So this one is the cinnamon vanilla from that stack that I shared the other day. And you do taste the cinnamon and the vanilla really tones it down, but adds that little sweetness of Christmas going on in there. It's really fun. This is my just over here making my own kind of merry mug. And I think that's the perfect mug for crafting. So we have nothing left to wait for other than cue festive titles. Oh! Okay, this tea is delicious too. I've been having fun testing all of these teas and again, this one's the cinnamon vanilla. It's a lighter flavor than the ones we've had in the past. I think yesterday's peppermint bark was probably my favorite. I'll link the Republica tea, the tins down for you in case you're interested. I got them off of Amazon. Okay, we are just over here making our own kind of merry. I love this cup for the craft day because that's how it feels, like you're just making your own kind of fun going on. So what we'll be using today are the penguin holiday stickers. Aren't they cute? I just love these penguins. So there's two sheets. This one is penguin holiday, this one is snow day, and I'm mostly going to stay in penguin holiday because I really want this red and green aesthetic going on. Plus it kind of looks like they're in the house, and when you're in the house, that's when you're doing your crafting. Although these guys are really cute too, and I'm really looking at this dude right here. He's really fun. We have our 12 days of planning script, and I want to use the ornament boxes again. I told you on Saturday when I used it for my planner spread where I had them hanging as ornaments that I was going to use them again, only in a different way. So I have two sheets here. This is the 12 days of ornament boxes. This is from Sweet Christmas. There's two different it's the same color palette, slightly different. This one's a little deeper and richer in color. This one's a little brighter. Here, let me show you. I didn't know which one I wanted to use. So the 12 days of Christmas uses the deeper tones of the green and the red. You can see this one is a little brighter and lighter. So this is holly and cranberry. Those are the reds. And this is mistletoe and holly berry. Those are a little brighter. This is still golden on both sides, but I'm trying to decide which one I want to use. They're very similar. They both work with Penguin Holiday, but I also have some washi I pulled in to play with. Look at this, like tartan kind of plaid thing going on. Love. Which I think this would really work with the darker, with the new one. I might use that. And then I have this green. I don't have very much left, so I'm hoping I have enough for this, but I love it because it's just like branches of Christmas tree. It was from Simple Stories. And yeah, we might have to finish this off. Okay, so I think that leaves us with, we're gonna use these cute ones with the holly. We're just gonna go for it. And I think I'm just gonna start by placing this down straight across the bottom, which is super fun. It's a little on the wide side, so I'm gonna go down as far as I can. So we'll trim it off on this side. And then again on this side. Okay, yeah, that's really cute. That's really cute. Do I want to put it at the top too? I kind of want to put it at the top too. You know, let's just do it. We're just going to do all the things, right? Let's just do it. And then trim and trim that. Okay, doesn't that look cozy? Oh, that looks so cozy. So my idea with this is I want to build some shelves for my ornaments to sit on. But before I do that, I want to put this tree in because it's tall. This is so fun. Look, they're just decorating the tree. Oh, and I'm going to put it right in the middle, which to me looks right about there. Look how cute they look on this. Oh, it's so homey. So homey. So I want to build 2 shelves and I want them to be somewhat equal. But let's go ahead and string this. I'm going to go above the hole punch. Okay, and I just need 1 more shelf. So if we have an ornament there, I think if I go kind of somewhere in the middle, oh dear, see, this is it. Okay, nobody panic. Nobody panic. We're gonna take care of this. It's gonna be fine. It's like, it's just about exact. I shouldn't have cut these, right? I can fix it. I think if we kind of go up like this on that line, I think it would work. So I'm going to do this. Okay. And I'm going to have to tape this down because it has the paper on the back. I mean, there's something fun about using the end of your washi, but seriously. Okay, let's do this. Hold on. Okay, I don't want a piece of paper. I'm pulling from Snoopy because isn't he adorable? Okay, so I'm going to put this here so that when I tape it, it's not taping all over my paper. And I'm just going to run the tape runner right down it. And, you know, that should work, right? So hopefully, Simply Stories or somebody will make this really cute washi tape again. Okay, that works. Let's trim these edges off. See, if I didn't make this edge so big at the end here, it would have gone all the way. But we can use this piece on the edge here, which I think I'm going to do. And I'm kind of loving that we're getting so crafty on our craft page. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of line this up and it's going to be fine. Look at that. We did it. I'm not going to lie. Feeling a little empowered. We've defeated the washi. Okay. I think this looks really Christmassy, like seriously Christmassy, and I'm loving it. Okay, let's go ahead and figure out where our ornaments are going to go and all those good things. I'm going to probably do about 5 boxes. Let's pull a green, and I'll show you how I'm going to lay these down. I want them to look like they're just rolling around on the shelf. I know this isn't the shelf. These are the shelves, but you know, we need extra room for boxes. So we're going to do that. And I think I'll pull this red one. And we're going to kind of set her a little bit like so. There. So they're kind of every which way, all around the little penguins. Okay, this is cute, right? I think it's cute. Let's figure out where we're going to put these other ones. I think we need a gold one. Let's dip it a little bit like this. Okay, so it's similar to down here, but there'll be another one here. I'm trying to decide where else I want to put a little guy. Let's pull this one because they're just kind of hanging out with each other. Let's stick him up here. This will help me decide some things. Oh my gosh, look how cute they are. Let's do another red one over here. You know, before we do this, let's figure out where I want to put this. So I have the word crafts that I want to use. We could do that, but I'm also thinking I'm going to grab something real quick. Okay, so I'm pulling in the 12 Days of Christmas script because I realized I don't have a quote on this set, and I think we could use one of these. We have Merry Christmas, Holly Jolly could be fun, so could Holiday Cheer, Merry and Bright could also be fun. And there are places to put these, so I'm going to keep this here for just a moment and figure out where we want our next ornament to go. Well, let's put this red one right here. I've got it really dipped sideways, and I probably want to put the word craft kind of right up in here, just right up in this area. So far I have everything kind of, all my titles are on that area, so I like that. And then I'm going to take this green one and put it like right there. Okay, let's fill some areas in. So we have some little guys. We can put another little guy down here, which, like I said, I really love this guy. Let's just put him right here because he's like looking maybe out a window or something. He's super cute. Let's put some of these star cookies kind of on the shelf too, right? Yeah, that's kind of cute. That brings this color up here. Let's figure out which one of these quotes we want. I kind of like this whole Holly Jolly situation, because that's how I feel when I'm crafting. I think it can kind of go right here. Right by these guys. Yes. We are getting there. We are definitely getting there. Let's get another little cookie and kind of put right there. And I don't think they need to go straight, so maybe I'll fix this one. And just dip it a little bit. Oh yeah, that's way more fun. These guys are just kind of cute. Let's like hang these little ones. Yeah. See, here's another little one. Let's hang those. Let me grab a pen. I have some Sarasa Clip. They're vintage colors, gels, which are really fun. And I think this one might work. It's not gold, but it is more gingerbready. We're just gonna draw like little lines. Oh, yes. And I'm gonna put a little bow on these. I'm not even making sure that they're overly straight. I'll show these to you in a moment. And then this guy here. Oh my gosh. This makes my little heart happy. See how fun those are? Love, love. I could probably put another, like this one's a little bigger, but there is space kind of here. So let's hang this one right there. Kind of needs a little something. And just, you know, having fun, doing all the crafty things, right? We could maybe put some more of the little holly on here, maybe over by our craft word. Let's do that. I really like these little hollies. I love the size of these. Yeah, look at that. That's really fun. Let's get another one. Let's do both sides. That just made it so much more festive, didn't it? We could just go to town with these things. So anywhere that seems like it needs a little extra something, we could maybe just add it. Like right there. You know, I think we might be done because I do want to write in here too. Okay, so let's just set these aside because I could go crazy with the holly. I kind of want to, but we'll set these aside. Oh wait, we have the holly on here too. These are some bigger pieces. Let's maybe do 2 of these. Yeah, okay, we'll do one there. Let's figure out where the one that goes the opposite direction can go. Probably right around here. Okay, now I think I'm happy. I think this is super cute. Okay, so I am going to get my pens and then I'm going to write down some of the craft ideas that I want to do this holiday season. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Okay, I have my Papermate Flare here as well as my Muji, which is my fine tip. And I'm going to write in some of the ornaments that I have found that I would like to make this year. So let's do that. here we have it. And most of the things that I want to craft this season are ornaments. So my mom was a huge crafter, and Christmas was just her season for sure. And we used to craft a lot together, and we did every medium known to man, but ornaments was a huge thing. And my tree right now, my main tree in my living room, I say that because we have lots of little trees around too, but my main tree has a lot of, you know, wooden ornaments, handcrafted ornaments. It has that kind of country type feel to it. And I just love, love, love all of that. And some are handmade from her and myself when I was younger on my tree, and they mean so much. Well, I want to kind of get back to that a little bit. So that's kind of what you're going to see here. So what I want to do too is I'll just go through the list. I want to do some dried orange ornaments. Okay, I love oranges at Christmas time. That's rooted again on my grandmother's, the British side of me, and oranges and Christmas is just a huge thing. Very nostalgic, and I want to do some of those really beautiful dried oranges. They're just so pretty. You put the orange and maybe some cinnamon and a twine and a little sprig of something, and it's just gorgeous. So I want to do some dried orange ornaments. I also want to do some apple cinnamon ornaments. Now, when I was younger, my mom and I used to make salt dough ornaments, and I was going to do that. I was going to write that because I really want to get back to, you know, the nostalgia of Christmas. But I remember they just make your hands so dry from the salt dough. But as I was looking through ideas, I saw these apple cinnamon ornaments. They may still make my hands dry, but boy, I bet those smell so delicious. So same idea, a little different. So I want to make some apple cinnamon ornaments. I also want to make a festive garland. Now this could be from any medium. I could use the oranges. I could use yarn. I could use paper stars. We could do anything. I just want to make a festive garland. I'm not sure yet what I want, but I want to make a festive garland. And I also want to do some gift tags. I have a lot of stamping. I wrote the word stamping here. I have a lot of holiday stamps and Christmas stamps, and I also have a lot of shapes and whatnot, and I can cut out a lot of shapes. And I've been wanting to do this now for a couple of years, and I just never seem to get myself together, and it's always like too last minute when I really think about it. So this is a good idea to do something to make some festive gift tags. Maybe we could do those earlier. Rod and I could do them together because I think we could have a lot of fun. So that I want to put on here, so make sure I do it. And I wrote felt ornaments. I really want to play with felt. I bought a stack of really beautiful Christmas felt last year, and I haven't used it yet. I also have a lot of embroidery thread, and I feel like I already have most of the supplies I would need. So I just want to make some cute felt ornaments, whether it's like a tree shape or a star shape or a gingerbread shape. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm thinking like cookie cutter type shapes. That's what I want to do here. So I have all of these on here. And the only thing I would need next is to get some of the supplies. Well, I have some already. I need some supplies. So I think I want to do one last thing. Okay, I'm grabbing a half sheet of filler paper from Happy Planner, which I love this because I love the polka dots. And I'm going to make like a little shopping list to go with this, because if I don't put the shopping list here, it's not going to happen, right? Look, let's just decorate it. I think on here we have a shopping list. Look, we're going to use this. I want it down here. Oh my gosh, look how cute that is. On here, look how cute that is. Look, let's take these two cookies and hang them. I know they're getting in the way of the list, but you know, it's kind of fun. Okay. Making the string. So you just basically draw a figure 8 and then put 2 tails. Oh my gosh. How cute is this? I think we need one of these to kind of show where it starts. Right there. Okay. That's really cute. Let me just write a couple of things down that I already know that I'll need. Okay, I'm pulling in this mild liner. I don't know, it's probably gonna be too pink, but I'm gonna put just a little line or make like a little square right next to each of these. Okay, that way my list, I can check them off as I get them. Oh my gosh, this is super cute. Let's get the planner and put her in. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this in. Here's our events page and our holiday traditions page. We're gonna put this right on top, and I think she's looking pretty cute. And here's our shopping list that we can put right on top of here and pull out whenever we need it. Oh my gosh, this is so much fun. So some of the ideas that I have here, what I found were a lot of inspiration through Pinterest, and I created a Christmas crafts board on my Pinterest account. I'll link that down below for you so that you can see some of these ideas that maybe I have been talking about, and you may want to make some of them too. Super, super fun. Let me know down below, do you like to craft at Christmas, and how early do you get started? What's your favorite thing to craft? I want to hear all the things. Thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you have a magical day, and I will see you in my next video, which will be tomorrow, and we're talking about Christmas gift lists. So I will see you there. Bye. I'm just over here making my own kind of merry.